Hello and welcome to the Dragon Show. That's Dragon and Ferret.
And we're back.
Shut up. Hello and welcome to the Dragon Show. That's Dragon and Ferret together. I am Xander. This is Alkali.
I'm not here.
We're in the basement.
Yay.
Which is what nobody says in a cheery voice.
Well, I mean, if you're into it.
Oh, okay.
I mean, that would be something I would say in a cheery voice. Like, where are you? I'm in the basement.
Oh,
well, what are you doing in the basement? Leather working.
Right.
Oh, what part of the leather are you working? Mainly the balls.
Yeah. Oh, I just kind of figured you want them to fake that they're scared at least.
Oh, yeah, no, it's really
Otherwise-
nice. I always appreciate that.
Yeah. You don't want the boner killer of just like...
Of reality?
Oh, yeah.
The boner killer, which is reality,
The
is
boner
always
killer.
a pain in the ass.
Reality is always a boner killer.
Absolutely. You're just like, oh, man, I just had sex, but tomorrow I have to go to job and die there. You're like, yeah, reality's kind of a boner killer.
We got a new t-shirt.
Great segue.
Reality killed my boner.
Actually, that's a legit T-shirt.
I would double take, I'm sure.
Reality definitely. Well, what would the picture be? How can you personify reality killing a boner without making the first X-rated T-shirt?
Jesus
Actually,
Christ.
I highly doubt it would be the first X-rated T-shirt.
It's a picture of a happy ferret. Just you smiling. Reality killed my boner.
Is it a malicious smile?
Just
Do I
like-
represent reality?
Sure. What? You never represent reality. Are you kidding me?
That's very much a joke. I'm not
Okay.
even friends with reality.
I mean, yeah, that's what this whole show is about.
If I had a mortal enemy, I think it would be morality and carbs.
Yeah. Morality and carbs?
Carbs, morality and carbs.
Oh, that's,
I call them carbellity.
that's a good trio.
Oh, trio? What was the third thing?
Morality and carbs. And you. Wait.
Oh, I'm the third.
Yeah, you're the
usually
third
don't
thing.
include yourself in the,
I mean, why
the
not?
access of evil.
You can go solve mysteries and get fat.
I'm pretty sure that's how Scooby-Doo worked.
and be a good person.
See, Shaggy is super lucky in that regard.
Oh, yeah?
He's got a great metabolism. Dude, you can't have that much munchies and not get any fatter than he is.
Yeah.
What a great crime solver.
He's doing something off camera.
I mean, I think we all know what it is.
What?
Scooby snacks.
Oh, okay.
Just enjoying those smooth Scooby snacks.
No, I'm saying he's getting rid of the carbs somehow.
I mean,
Like, there's no-
purging.
Oh, yeah, exactly. You got it.
That's how they fuel the mystery van.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Oh, no, it's actually very scientific. You see, you've heard of ethanol. Obviously, you've heard of gasoline. This is a combination of the two. Barfenol.
Oh, that's how they stay green.
That's absolutely. It's a very green, it's a clean burning fuel. See, what you do is you get high as hell and then you get twisted by drinking everyone else's beer. And you drink everyone else's beer because you're a conservative.
Oh, and the government shut it down.
Oh, big time.
Like, obviously, this technology would change the world.
Oh my God. Could you imagine all of the celebrities that would power their cars for free because they're bulimic? Bulimic is the one where you vomit, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I was right.
You are
Yay.
correct.
Trivia.
Trivia.
Trivial Pursuit got dark.
The DSM is not trivia. That's not a fun fact.
Oh, tell that to Alex Trebek.
Whee! Hey, kids. Today we're going to talk about social anxiety. Woo!
Did you just... What impersonation was that?
I don't know. Fucking Heidi the clown.
I think you are the new Learning Channel guy.
I mean, I would be Heidi the clown. Hey, kids, I'm going to my room again. Don't come in. Woo-hoo. I'm Heidi the clown.
What was that noise? Snakes in a can, just popping out everywhere.
Being an introvert sure isn't good for PR. I'm Heidi the clown. Woo-hoo. Time to go to my con room and play my DS. Oh, look, someone came by and tagged my thing. That's like talking to someone, but not. I'm Heidi the clown.
Oh, Heidi. Heidi, did you have a good convention?
No.
Oh, that's pretty
And
good for
yes.
you. So, Heidi, what was your favorite part about MFF? Was it the crowds?
Imagining the fun times I had when I was back in my room before I was terrified about being around the people. That's the only time I can appreciate it. I go back to my room and say, oh, all the good experiences without being around people. I'm Heidi the Clown.
We can joke about this because we did this for years. Oh.
Did?
Oh my God. We used to be immediately like, show up at con, break out video games, go to room. Like,
Well, I mean, shut up.
What?
I'm not, I'm okay. I need to decompress every once in a while. Still,
I know you do.
So I'm a little bit of a Heidi the Clown sometimes, but you know.
That's totally acceptable. I mean, honestly, I think you do it right because that's rough. I mean, I have a bunch of friends at conventions that are not really that interested in braving the wave of souls, which is the hallways at MFF.
Well, the good thing is there are social lubricants, which we won't mention. Obviously, you can figure. Well, yeah, lube is a social lubricant.
Lube is absolutely okay. Tell me this right now: you're about to shake a gentleman's hand.
Okay,
you've never met him before. He shakes your hand, and his hand is covered in lube. What do you say?
What the fuck?
And he looks at you and goes, I'm very well prepared. Social lubricant. 5 minutes later, you're ass to elbow and best friends.
What's the next word? Wanna fuck?
I mean, at that point, words are meaningless. It's eye contact and mojo, baby.
How are you not arrested?
I am every convention. That's how it ends. It's basically police squad. If you don't know what Police Squad is, it's the Naked Gun miniseries.
You know, normally if you don't have the charisma to pull it off, you just get thrown in jail. You don't get to be...
I still get thrown... I'm sorry, should I not be shaking people's hands with my arm lubed up? Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
Oh, okay. That makes a lot of sense.
Your first fur convention. Oh, here's Alkali Bismuth. Cover your hand in lube.
Okay, I just realized something. This is the first episode we're putting out after MFF.
Yeah.
I did run, so this is your first FurCon. And I did mention the Dragon Show. And there was a lot of families in there. And honestly, you know how I feel about that. I absolutely love seeing families at any kind of fur gathering. I think it's wonderful that they support each other. So now I'm imagining these young, impressionable youths sitting around the chatterbox with their family. An old-timey radio sitting on the windowsill. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Dragon Show. Cover your arm in lube and shove it up there. Family time with the Dragon Show.
Hi, kids. And now, here comes Heidi the Clown. Woohoo!
I actually have had people come up to me at conventions after going to first FurCon, like families, like, you know, I knew who you were, and we almost left the room, which, by the way, is the best way to introduce yourself to me. Like, oh, I know who you were. You're a dirty person. I'm like, yes, I am. Like, we really appreciate you toning it down in front of the kids. Like, okay, so this is an act. Like, which part of it? I don't know.
It's an amped up personality that's totally not me. Wink.
Wink.
Yeah. Oh, you're like a pro wrestler that doesn't know when to stop.
I definitely don't know when to stop, especially because I used to think stop at the elbow, right? But you can keep going, man. Energizer Bunny was right.
Yeah, that probably wasn't a good quote to have out of context. Anyway.
So, in actuality, how was your MFF? Seeing as we saw each other for a grand total of like 20 minutes at this thing.
Yeah, no, I had a great MFF, really.
What was your best part?
The fact that our panels went well, honestly.
No, that was fun. If you were at any of the NMFF panels, once again, thank you everyone for your support. It's been unbelievable. We have been packing rooms at cons lately. Judging by the beginning of the show, we should have no one in any of our rooms whatsoever. But thank you for sticking around until we get funny.
Yeah, I mean, we had a really packed room for Dragon Show and a big fucking room. And we had the room packed for DST3K too, and it was really cool to see people come out for that. Yeah,
no, that was a lot of fun. I've been thoroughly enjoying showing people our particular brand of madness.
I'm glad it's still new to them. Like people, it's hard to get the word out. Honestly.
It is hard to get the word out, which is why I like that we changed the panel format. Also, it really helps that I no longer get alcohol poisoning Thursday night of every goddamn convention.
You don't?
Okay, so I did this time, but that's
it's like what?
That was my fault more
was
than
gonna say.
anyone else's. I was very nervous. We were showing DST3K to a room full of people who had never seen it before, and I had tequila in front of me. Do the math.
Yeah, that's what happens when the drinking rule gets. I mean, I don't know what you can do about that, but
I had somebody come up to me after the show. He's like, I know that you figured out the rules sooner than you think. I'm like, dude, I don't even remember my name right now. How do you think I'm figuring out the rule?
well, we'll have video evidence of it probably, but we'll see. Dragon Show went great. Thank you for coming out again so much.
It was a good con. I genuinely had a lot of fun at MFF this year. So a huge thank you to all the people who make that con happen. It's terrifying.
I am still getting used to the fucking layout. I mean, we've been there for so long, but like I do get lost still. Because when we opened to the convention center, we got the hallway walk because you can do the
death
second,
march.
Yeah, the death march, or you can brave across the street and go across in the cold.
It wasn't that cold.
I know it was. It's like phenomenally better to go across the street in the cold rather than zigzag. At least it was to me.
Did I tell you about the gaggle of people I met while braving the winter Chicago cold to get over to the Doubletree?
Actually, no. What?
Well, late one night, I decided to take a walk and visit some of my friends because I was finally done with panels and I enjoy hanging out with my compatriots. Mm-hmm. Well, on the way over there, I merged with a group of youths.
Oh, boy.
No, this is a good story.
In public?
Oh, dear God.
Okay, sorry.
Well, these young folks were walking, and I happened to strike up a conversation and ask them, so how do you find yourselves with the furries? What brought you here? Mm-hmm. And in unison, all of them told me they found out about this con through ASEN, another convention that takes place at the same location as MFF.
Oh, wow.
They were all anime kids.
Oh, wow.
So my guess is they were between 16 and 20 is my guess on their age bracket. And I struck up a conversation. I started asking them, how do fur cons compare to the anime cons? And I got to tell you, the response was a resounding positive response. They loved the fur con. They loved the furries. They loved the activities. And it kept going, and it was making me feel really good until we got to a particular line. When they said to me, yeah, if only we could get better music, everything would be great.
Oh, Jesus.
And I had just finished emceeing the Saturday night Fox and Pepper charity panel.
Right.
And I was shocked. And I had to ask, oh, so you're not fans of Fox and Pepper? And all of them in one way or another basically said to me, oh, who are they? If the music isn't being played during the dances, we're not going to listen to it. And that's when I realized I am fucking old.
Yeah.
I have never, and I'm sure, don't get me wrong, I'm not saying it's not music. I am saying when I say the music in the fandom, I'm probably not talking about the unces.
Oh, come on.
The unces are part of it.
We can get Fox and Pepper to do some unces.
Well, they're going to need to do some unces.
Yeah.
It's time for Fox and Pepper. Are you listening? No? Good. Guys, it's time for you to do some unces.
Yeah, unces.
Just a little bit of unce.
Madonna did the unces.
Madonna did a lot of unce.
Yeah, she got together with the techno artist and she goes, I'll do the singing, you do the unce.
The unce.
We'll put me in front of a fucking street and fast forward. I'll get a fucking award.
Somebody sharpen my boobs.
Sharpen my boobs.
It's Madonna. You got to sharpen the boobs.
Post-boob sharpening.
Oh, is this post-boob sharpening? What was the shape of the boob on this one?
It had dulled down back to a round shape.
Okay, so they shaved it.
It's like
down.
a pencil.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, sooner in old age, pencils get dull.
Yeah, boobs are like pencils.
Boobs are like pencils.
Welcome to the Dragon Show. Fun fact: boobs are like pencils.
What do you call the second boob?
What?
The number 2.
God damn it! Number 2 boob pencil.
Number 2 boob pencil.
Jesus Christ! All right, what the fuck were we talking about? Oh, dude. Yes, we got to get the unce.
Unce.
Right.
We got to get Fox and Pepper to do unce to get the kids. However, I don't know if that's the smartest thing because this year at MFF, it wasn't Fox, it was Pepper. Mm-hmm. Of course it was Pepper, because who else would do shit like this? Taught the entire audience of probably 400 people how to, quote, you fucked up.
Oh, yes.
You fucked up. You fucked up. Well, That's wonderful. It was really
Chant,
good for their
not
show.
quote, but yes.
Chant, you're right. Yeah,
Yes.
it is a wrestling chant.
Yeah.
It's so cool that he taught him that. It was really great for their show. However, the day after that panel, I had to do closing ceremonies at MFF. I had to give them a small hand, and all I could think of the entire time is if I slur a single word, I'm going to have 1,000 people chanting, "You fucked up" at me. I have never been so anxiety-stricken before getting on a stage just thinking about the fact that I was about to start a chant that no board member at MFF probably understood why it was happening. But I was at the Fox and Pepper show. They knew it would be okay, and it was terrifying. So thank you.
Yeah, thanks for that.
It was awesome. It was awesome.
Well.
The energy in that room, as always, Fox and Pepper put on an amazing show. If you haven't seen it yet, Fox and Pepper, they usually do 2 shows at a convention. This is a shameless plug for our friends. They are wonderful, and definitely choose their After Dark show. It's for charity.
You know how you stop from them ever saying you fucked up?
How?
Get good.
Get good.
Get good, kid.
Get good.
Don't-
Thank you.
Don't fuck up. That's how.
I think that's a really good that's a good motto. Don't fuck up.
Don't fuck up.
Don't-
The GOP. You fucked up. You deserve to die. Merry Christmas, the GOP. Anyway, that's politics.
Speaking of Christmas and politics,
Oh no.
something happened at work.
I know many things happen at work. Go ahead though.
We had our Christmas party.
Oh.
Now, where I work, we do have an after-hours Christmas party where everyone goes and gets drunk, and then no one can tell you the rest of the story because none of us remember it. However, in this particular circumstance, we did not have an after-work party. This was the during-work party.
Oh boy.
See, they went out and bought us a bunch of food for the day shift. And they had it on theme, and it was wonderful and magical. It was the basically Chinese New Year's, but for Christmas.
Oh.
It was super cool. They put up a bunch of Chinese lantern decorations, papier-mâché dragons draped across the ceilings. I sent you a picture of it.
Oh yeah, yeah.
But basically, they really decked out the office for this theme, and I thought it was super cool. Now, I work evenings, so I came in at the tail end of the festivities, and I came in just in time to see 3 absolutely wonderful performers. A singer who was belting out her lines. She was nailing it. It was absolutely stunning to hear this traditional Chinese music that she was doing. And behind her, 2 dancers, totally synchronized, who were truly masters of their art. And the first thing I hear is the asshole who sits 2 desks over from me, muttering to a bunch of people, "What the fuck? This is how they're trying to kill Christmas."
Oh my, what?
Yep. They were angry because it wasn't a traditional Christmas party. He wanted to know where the ham was. He wanted to know where it was insane
Wow.
listening to them complain in front of these people who were so good at their art that 3 of them kept the entire office entertained for a good half hour. It was immaculate. It was amazing, and I was so blown away by their performance. And these assholes are standing over to the other side like, "Nah, this isn't white enough. Nah." I was so angry. I was so angry.
The war on Christmas is here.
It is so.
By Chinese dancers.
I kind of made sure that they got into the Christmas spirit.
Okay.
Remember I told you that all the TVs in our office are on a closed circuit?
Yes.
So there's basically the server room. That's the only place you can change the channels.
Uh-huh.
Well, I work nights. I know everyone who has to have access to the server room. And they were totally okay with me putting on Ebenezer Scrooge on repeat so that these motherfuckers have to watch that movie all goddamn day.
Oh my
This is their problem now. This is their Groundhog Day.
Oh my God.
Screw you. I will relinquish command when you embrace the holiday spirit and stop being an asshole.
Which one was it? Was it the musical?
Are you kidding me? I went back and found the open source one. It is a black and white shit show that barely makes sense. I mean, it's a classic,
Yeah.
but a classic in the way that a classic has to be a classic because it's old and black and white and stupid.
And slow as hell.
Yes, the pacing is awful. I'll find out the year that this one was made in, but it is not good. So I chose that one. I'll be at home watching Scrooge with
Yeah.
Bill Murray.
Yeah, someone saw that and said, this needs singing.
Yes.
This guy's way too much of an asshole. We need singing, or else we're not going to get through this. It's true. We just sing how people are terrible. And it's like way more fun.
Yeah, it is.
It does work.
It's always better to sing how people are terrible.
Oh, yeah.
People I work with, too old to twerk. People I work with, all of them jerk. Oh, don't be racist.
I would spin this on other things, but I don't want to fucking badmouth everyone.
I'm really angry at the guy who said that.
Yeah, fuck that guy.
I'm pretty sure they heard him, and that broke my heart.
Oh, man, how do you make it better? Like, how do you like make him more nervous that that Christmas is being taken over?
Well, the way I wanted to do it, and my coworker talked me out of it, is taking all the papier-mâché dragons and have them stare at his desk. I thought if I moved all 20 of those damn things so they were just staring at him, that would work. I mean, think about it. You come to work, you sit down at your desk, and there are 20 papier-mâché dragons staring at you. And every once in a while on your computer screen, the typing takes over, because that's a really easy thing to do, to just have a macro playing in the background, that every 4 hours it goes, yum.
And then under the dragons, you hang a message, Happy Chinese Christmas. In parentheses, it's Chinese now.
It's Chinese now.
Oh my God.
So yeah, that angered me to no end.
To be fair, that is where we get all of our toys.
And they're awesome toys.
Of course.
Dude, Transformers rocked. We could never figure that out as Americans.
Oh,
Moving
right.
parts in a toy, it would just be a choking hazard if we made it here.
Lead paint.
Oh, that's just a toy in itself in America.
No, it was, I think, one of the Transformers. I think they had poisonous paint.
They had poisonous paint on a Transformer.
Maybe it was Voltron. I'm not even kidding. This was actually a thing. We had sparks in our toys.
Cancer in disguise.
Right? Do they still have those where you can and you go on the ground?
I highly
they
doubt
shoot
that.
Sparks.
I remember the sparking
and they were hot.
toys. Yeah, it was great.
And we had them when we were 3.
If your brother had enough gel in his hair, you could light his hair on fire.
What?
Absolutely.
No.
Absolutely.
Really?
Absolutely. I lit my brother's hair on fire is the end of the story.
That's amazing.
It was very small, but he had very greasy hair.
I don't care. That's amazing.
Yeah, he deserved it. Probably making fun of Chinese New Year or something.
Okay. Anyway, I went to, I saw my parents today, and it was fine.
Yeah, I like that that's the description. It was fun.
No, it was good. And I do what I do to impress, anytime I want to impress my parents and make them happy.
What do you do?
I bowl good. That's how I have to prove myself.
This is how you prove your
This is how I
worth?
prove my worth.
By
Is
bowling?
I don't have a job right now, so yes, I do have a job, but it's not paying me right now because I'm making the thing to give me the money. But technically, I don't have a job right now, so I have to bowl.
I like
and
that
I did
you
well.
just described commerce. I'm making the thing to get me the money. That is commerce.
I mean, yeah. But anyway, so the thing is, this is the first time I'd ever gone 9 frames not having an open frame.
Oh, really?
Yeah, strikes or spares all the way through.
That's impressive.
Then I got a split. Ah, it sucked so bad.
Were they laughing at you?
Probably. He's still a failure. Meanwhile, my brother got knee surgery, and he's standing up there, and he's just throwing it, and he's still got like over 200. I'm not even
Dear
shitting.
God.
Yeah. He's like, this is hard. Like, shut up.
This is hard.
No, he's serious. He was serious because like his average is way higher than that. But he was just because he had the knee surgery. That was his.
So he
bad.
couldn't take the 4 steps, huh?
Yeah.
Is that what you're saying?
No, yeah, that was how he did it.
All right, I have a challenge for you.
Oh, okay.
I want you, the next time you go bowling with your parents, tell them you found a new way to bowl. Be super excited about it. Overly excited. And when you get there, do the between the legs cradle.
Wait, what's that?
The one where you just put the ball between your legs with 2 hands and just roll it perfectly straight up the middle.
Oh God.
Just do that and be super excited about it. And I want to see what wins. Their love of you, so they don't just be like, oh, we're so happy for you. Or do they just go, what the fuck?
I have one better.
What?
I call it the the never used shoes.
The never use shoes.
Yes. You go in there, you take your bowling ball,
Okay.
you put it under your shirt,
Okay.
You walk around so you make sure everyone around you can see it.
Okay.
You look very proud. When it's your turn, you go up there and you fall and stumble, and the bowling ball comes out of your shirt and goes down the lane. As it goes down the lane, you go, "No!
My baby!
My baby!" And that's the never used shoes.
I love you.
You've heard that one before,
I
right?
have not. That's amazing.
It's like the saddest story is like, for sale, never used tiny shoes or some shit like that.
Oh, no.
Baby shoes or whatever.
Oh, no.
Yeah. So, you've never heard that? That's
I've
kind of
never
one of
heard
those
that.
internet things.
I stay away from sad things
That's
because,
fair.
sad.
I saw one up, which was like, a for sale grew out of coffin, which is like, it's actually kind of nice. Like, they exceeded your expectations, unlike
That's
me.
really cute, yeah.
With the bowling, which I'll have to just confuse him next time with the never use shoes technique.
I wonder if there's a market out there for used urns.
What?
I mean, you could melt them down, make little paperweights. I mean,
Oh.
seriously, how many generations do you keep an urn for? Is there a practical number? Like, does anyone have great-great-great-grandpa? No, I don't know anyone who's got great-great-great-grandpa in an urn. They got to do something with those urns.
Well, they're
Are they in
gold,
the
right?
landfill? No, they're
The
not.
la-
They're landfill?
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 But they're made out of precious metals.
Some kind of a metal.
Yeah.
You can melt it. And then dude, we're going to make so much haunted shit.
Oh my god.
Oh my God, dude, think if we could make the world's first haunted brass knuckles.
Now you're just making Final Fantasy things.
Exactly. Dude,
You punch him and there's a fucking ghost.
you're like, oh, I'm disappointed in you. It's like, oh, Grandpa.
The haunted brass knuckles.
What else does Grandpa have to say? You go and punch someone and he's like, ooh, Christmas is being taken.
By the Chinese. Oh, Grandpa.
Punch more Chinese. Grandpa.
Grandpa.
That's horrible.
Be nice.
I'm not going to turn you into brass knuckles anymore.
Oh my god. But yeah, that's bowling.
And brass knuckles.
And brass knuckles. And Alkali is just putting urns and making them into swords and shit.
How else are you going to have magic items? Great-great-grandpa wants to be a sword. It's in his goddamn will.
I was going to say, really, the urn lasts as long as the last relative that gives a shit. Because or you could replace it. You could do a switcheroo.
Oh, you're going to switch it with what?
I mean, you can just I'm
Fill it
saying
with
the
candy
urn
or something?
No.
Like dump out the ash and this is a candy jar now?
Well, like you can,
Repurposed urn?
to fool your family members. Say, oh, the urn's still here. See, I still love mom and dad.
Oh, like do you Photoshop it in?
To your house?
Yeah,
No,
just
you can't
Photoshop
just put
it
a
into the-
picture there.
You can totally put a picture of an urn. It just has to be like really, really good. It's got to be really lifelike.
Just a standee,
Yeah.
like in the hallway
Hanging out. Urns everywhere.
You're fired.
Here's the
Okay.
other thing, because sooner or later, you're right. Sooner or later, somebody has to make the call. Sooner or later, somebody has to say, "All right, I'm done with this." Like, imagine the guilt you feel when throwing away a Christmas card. Mm-hmm. Now you're throwing away an urn. There's got to be a little bit of guilt being the person who finally has to make that call, which is why we are starting a new business.
What's the business?
We throw away urns.
We'll take your curse.
We will take your urn. Hi, Alkali Bismuth here for We Throw Away Urns. Do you have a loved one that's not quite a loved one? Are you sick of something filled with dust collecting dust? Did you replace those ashes with your cigarettes years ago? We've got good news for you. One day, while you're out of your house, we'll break in and rob the place. We'll make it look horrific. We will burn things. We will also steal that urn. It's really easy to explain to your family why you don't have the urn anymore when you've lost half of your home value. That's right, Alkali Bismuth. I'll break into your house.
What the fuck? You're not good at advertising.
I think I'm great at advertising.
Alkali
I didn't
biscuit.
say that anyone's. Did I leave a phone number? No.
Yeah.
I just created a reason to break into everyone's house. Hopefully, they have an urn they want to get rid of.
And how long do you think the Better Business Bureau is going to...
About 5 minutes until I get arrested.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's about how long I think this will work.
But you can get away with it because you're you, so...
No, I could get away with it because I'll have like 40 urns. Tell me that's not an insanity plea right there. Your Honor, I didn't steal any from the houses. Yes, I set fire to a lot of kitchen appliances.
I thought you were going to create a distraction or something.
I did create a distraction, but then I didn't leave the house because I was roasting marshmallows, which I stole from the house because I don't keep marshmallows in my house because I don't want to gain that much weight. But now back to the 40 urns I have in the trunk of my car, please.
And then you have a ghost army of like angry grandpas.
I thought that would be more useful than it is, but it turns out they just hang out with the urns, which I turned into brass knuckles and gave away to everybody else in prison with me.
Oh my God.
Yeah, the riots are horrific.
They usually are.
Bloodbaths, just bloodbaths.
They usually are.
Yeah, but now Freddy Krueger shows up.
Oh, now there's ghosts.
Yeah, now there's
it's
ghosts.
even worse.
Well, I mean, there was before, but they were horribly racist.
I love how you can just add ghosts.
Just add ghosts.
There was racism at work today.
So I left an urn there. I had like 40 of them in my trunk. Don't ask questions. Now the place is haunted to shit.
Hi, this is Alkali Bismuth. I can steal your urns. Call my business. Just add goats.
Just add ghosts.
Yeah, just add ghosts.
Do you not like somebody? Call me. I'll leave an urn in their house. These ghosts are furious.
This has nothing to do with my urn stealing business, by the way.
I don't have one of those. The law said so.
That's a different person that looks exactly like me.
And broke into your house last week. We throw away urns.
Just add ghosts. Oh, that's it's your two businesses. It's the yin and the yang.
That's absolutely.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm making a monopoly on specters.
Just
this is
add-
amazing.
Okay.
There's a use for everything.
Jesus Christ.
I now also like the idea of going over to grandma's and like finding out that she turned the urn into a fucking candy dish because she's senile. Just starts repurposing
Oh,
everything.
Jesus Christ. No, Grandma. Don't. That is not one of those Zen rake gardens. That's Grandpa. And then she knows there's like the ring in there. No.
Oh my God.
See, now it's like scary stories to tell in the dark. It's fun.
Seriously. I love this is our Christmas episode, by the way.
yeah.
Merry Christmas, everyone.
Merry
We throw
Christmas.
away urns.
Oh no, the Chinese took it over. Sorry.
Christmas is over.
We talk about
Canceled.
urns and
Canceled. There's 20 dragons staring at you now. This is Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
We add ghosts. Just add ghosts. Okay.
I'm going to buy an urn and put it at work and see if anyone says anything.
Do it.
I honestly want to know what their reaction would be if they just show up to work one day and there's a urn just sitting there, sealed. Make sure you can't get the top off. No label, no, just an urn.
But do you cry the whole time?
No, just an urn. Because seriously, if you showed up to your office tomorrow and there was an urn just sitting there, would you have enough balls to ask somebody, hey, who died? No, you're going to think, oh no. Somebody important died here at work, and we have their urn. I don't even know who it is, and no one will mention it. It'll be filled with candy. Thanks, Grandma.
Thanks, Grandma. You provide it in this life and the next. With candy and ashes. Our third business.
Candy and ashes.
We had to do something with the rest of the shit. Hey, kids. Do you like candy? Well, come down to candy and ashes.
Oh my God.
We are not diluting the candy with anything. It's just called that for fun. Candy and ashes.
Halloween has never been spookier.
No. Merry Christmas. Okay. All right. So this is our Christmas episode.
Merry Christmas, everyone.
So let's talk about that show we were watching. It has nothing to do with Christmas.
I don't know. It's very festive.
Oh, yeah, kind of.
There are trees in it.
Polar bears.
There are polar bears.
Yeah.
We have started watching His Dark Material on HBO because I am a firm believer that HBO is amazing and I like most of their stuff. His Dark Materials is so much fun.
It is fun.
And the cutest goddamn show.
Because there's ferrets everywhere. That's why you love it.
They're all hanging around.
Well, they're basically ferrets.
Well, there's minks and weasels and awesome animals.
Yeah. If anyone doesn't know, everyone has a demon, which is like their special friend.
Yes.
And there's a bond. So basically, if you or your demon gets hurt, you also get hurt or die. It's fun.
It's awesome.
For the whole family. But like, you just better, I still don't know. I guess your demon just decides what it's going to be. But I guess
can't tell yet if the demon is going to decide or if it's a fate thing. Like, is he actually punching a card and that's his animal? Or is his life just one giant questionnaire from the internet that ends up with like, all right, you're a pumpkin with a tail now. Like, damn it. Every time, pumpkin with a tail.
Well, obviously I would want a polar bear because that's the cool thing to have.
Yeah, polar bears
At
are
least
pretty damn cool.
That's that's the only thing I know about the show.
I know that there's a polar bear with armor in it.
Yeah.
Yes.
So how would you make sure your demon is a polar bear?
Oh, that's easy. So first off, I would.
I have my own way, but go ahead.
No, please.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Obviously, every time you're around your demon, always drink Coca-Cola, constantly, and just like always just smile at them like, and they'll get it. And then eventually, they're like, oh, obviously, I should be a polar bear.
Obviously.
Because this motherfucker won't stop drinking Coca-Cola. And obviously by then you'll be 500 pounds because you've been constantly drinking Coca-Cola.
Which is the only way. Now you need a polar bear to push your wheelchair around.
Oh, yeah.
Because you're missing all of your toes, you fat fuck.
Except it's really weird because you're in like a hot city, but it's a polar bear.
Oh, yeah. No, he's miserable.
Oh, fuck.
Your life is hell. Always Coca-Cola.
Thanks, Frank. It's Frank the polar bear.
Yeah. No, you got to name him appropriately. Absolutely. Frank the polar bear.
Frank the polar bear.
I wonder what would be the most inconvenient animal. I think I gotta go with like, what if you were sitting there and your animal looks at you and he's like, it is time. And he just turns into a whale shark. Like in the middle of downtown
Christ.
New York, just whale shark.
And you're like,
somebody give me some moisture.
You'd be like, you can't breathe all of a sudden.
The police are going like, another whale shark incident.
You just walk around with a tank on wheels. Hi.
No, you couldn't afford the tank, so the poor thing is just jammed into one of those magical chambers, where they drop the people that are all chained up. Yeah, those are for sale. I can get them all the time off eBay. Don't ask questions.
Nice.
Yeah, no, that's what you keep your whale shark in.
No, you don't.
I mean, you shouldn't. You should at least afford like a pool.
Obviously.
Swimming pool.
Hopefully you look into this before your demon becomes a whale shark.
I mean, I think I'd have to set ground rules with my demon. It's like, okay, you must be land-based.
Your demon took over your con, so that kind of worked out.
Yeah, he's a good demon. That's a great demon. He took over the con, and then I went home.
Zoom, zoom, zoom. Fucking limousine mouse.
Now I'm worried about Dragor turning into a whale shark.
Oh, no. These things happen. All right. What else we got here? We saw Knives Out.
Oh,
so good.
I recommend Knives Out to everyone. Oh, I hate using this analogy, but it's one of my favorites from my youth. Knives Out did the same thing that World of Warcraft did.
Oh.
It took a topic that we're all familiar with. It took something that we've probably all experienced before and did it perfectly.
Oh, yeah.
I loved Knives Out. Knives Out is a classic whodunit. It is absolutely wonderful, charming, witty, and brilliant, and not to mention, what's the main character's name? His real name, the detective. I want to call him Daniel Craig, and that's not right.
Wait, it is?
Oh, it is. It is Daniel Craig.
I was like, are you fucking with me?
No, I thought... You know what? I just got Daniel Craig and Daniel Radcliffe.
You're like, it's Daniel Craig. He definitely wasn't James Bond.
No, he definitely wasn't.
What is happening right now?
Him doing what was that? An
Southern
Alabama?
Gentleman?
Just a Southern Gentleman? Is that our?
I'd say so.
Him doing the Southern Gentleman accent. He nails it. The characters are wonderful. Cannot recommend this movie enough if you get a chance to see it. Knives Out.
Yes.
And for once, don't get me wrong, seeing anything in a theater is wonderful because of the type of movie this is. This is a wonderful, wait till it comes out on DVD, rent it and watch it in the comfort of your own home.
Oh, sure.
Oh, it's perfect.
No,
it
it's
is just a great movie.
Great cinematography, just a well-done story.
Oh my God, some of the camera shots.
Yeah.
The set design is spectacular. You'll love it.
And what I was saying, like, is, yeah, it's a good movie, and it might be a little bit overblown, but the thing is, we haven't had a movie like this in so long. So we're excited to have one.
Absolutely.
And it's just funny. My brother said he and his girlfriend went back and watched Clue again because of it.
I love Clue.
And he was like, it's so good. I'm
I
like,
love
my parents
Clue.
said they didn't remember it. And I'm like, fucking watch it. Jesus Christ. Anyway.
Now, do you know the thing about Clue, about the theater?
I do.
You
But
do?
go ahead. You go and explain.
You know this one.
So basically, when it came out in the theaters, they had, I believe, at least 3 different endings.
Correct.
At different theaters, they had different endings. And I think when people got together to talk about it, they're like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Yep.
Mrs. Peacock killed everyone in mine. I was like, what are you talking about? Is Mr. Green or whatever the heck it was? I don't even know who actually were the killers, but yeah.
It is one of the most underrated trolls ever done to us by Hollywood. Yes, they did not tell people there were multiple endings. They showed multiple endings, and when it finally came out, it was all the endings, including the final one. Just such a cool concept.
Yeah.
I love Clue.
Plus, like, you got Tim Curry, freaking the guy from Breaking Bad, the brother from Michael McKean.
Oh my God, I forgot he's in
Christopher
that.
Lloyd.
Christopher Lloyd was amazing.
I'm forgetting
You're
tons
forgetting
of
so many
classic
people.
actors. Yeah.
It also has one of my all-time favorite lines.
What?
I like my men like I like my Kleenex. Soft, strong, and disposable.
Yes.
What an amazing line.
Yeah.
I wish I knew her name, but her delivery every time.
With the black hair, right?
Yes.
Flames
Mrs. White.
on the side of my face.
Just burning. I love Clue.
So good. All right.
Wonderful movie.
And one more thing. You've been playing the D&Ds.
I have one final, and once again, we do not, these are not advertisements. We just tell you things that we like.
Yeah.
I am playing Divinity Original Sin 2.
Yeah.
And I will say this. I have never been more engrossed in video game characters simply because the decisions you make at the beginning of the game, your race, your backgrounds, it's not like some of the games where we play where they come up every once in a while. My character is an undead scholar. Scholar, mystic, undead, almost every conversation I get prompts that I can go in that direction. And it's not always good. It's not always bad. Sometimes I'm really impressed with the level of detail in this game. I believe, if I remember correctly, it went on sale for the spring sale, so I'll bet you it goes on sale again for the Christmas sale.
Yeah,
or
it's
whatever
definitely
they
on
do.
sale right now, maybe.
If you are into D&D, if you are looking for something, this to me is the closest I've ever gotten to Baldur's Gate or Neverwinter Nights. This is a amazing game, great combat, but mainly the dialogue, the conversations, and the just strict sticking to a true classic RPG. Very impressed, super happy.
And you can talk to the animals.
Yes,
You can.
You can talk to, and they are sarcastic as shit.
Oh, of course. They're animals.
Don't get me wrong, that ability adds so much to the game. By the way, if you ever play it, have one of your characters definitely speak to animals, but there's another one.
Okay.
There's another ability that I found recently. You can, as I believe an elf, devour body parts and get their memories.
What?
Not kidding.
Holy
so you'll randomly
shit.
find, I came across a caravan that was attacked.
Okay.
And there were body parts strewn all over the place. And I mean strewn. And I made the mistake of picking them all up and then eating them one at a time. What I should have done is go to the location and eat them. The memories were a map.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
It was trying to tell me because some of them pertain to seeing this certain item, but because I wasn't standing in the location where I picked him up, I couldn't figure out where the item was buried. The game is unforgiving, but this is my last thing on it.
Sure.
Everyone, it treats you like an adult.
Sure.
It does not spoon feed you. You need to figure things out on your own. There are very clever ways to get around certain aspects, and I would say for the most part, none of them are just beating the game. You're not going to play against the game. You need to use the game to your advantage. I love it. Stop laughing at me. This is my favorite stuff.
I just like Alkali's advice. Get Dr. Doolittle and Carl the Body Eater.
Yes. Definitely have Dr. Doolittle and Carl the Body Eater in your group. It's very important.
Yes, and the Red Dragon because he's sexy as fuck.
Oh, yeah, no, that's the other part of the game that really impressed me. The fact that you can create custom characters and make your own story.
Yeah.
They also have, I think, 6 or 8 pre-made characters with major backgrounds and like goals different than the game itself. So I have a feeling the replay value on this game is going to be fairly high. So we'll see. I'll keep you guys updated. But as of right now, I think I'm a quarter of the way through it, and I'm kind of enamored.
Yes, look out for the Red Prince, who's an asshole, but I don't care.
No, his entire species is assholes.
Oh, fun.
The lizard
dragons.
race species, which is wonderful. I love that they gave this to the lizard. They're all intellectuals.
Oh, yeah.
That's why they talk like that.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, no, it's actually kind of cool that they gave that to the lizard folk.
For once, you get the smarts.
Exactly.
Yeah.
No, and the race that's the cannibals, elves.
Oh, yeah, that's freaking weird.
Yeah, no, I like that they're kind of turning it on their head, but they're divinity. They're their own world.
Yeah,
There's
that's
no
cool.
reason they can't do that. And
Absolutely.
good for them.
All right, I'm going to do shout-outs.
Shout-outs, shout-outs. I haven't sung the song. Shout-outs, shout-outs, in so very long. Do you see that sentence structure right there? I just pulled it out of my hair. Shout-outs, shout-outs. Replace hair with ass.
Thank you guys who give us $5 on Patreon and get a chance for us to do a shout out to you. And that's the way that works. And we pick them randomly, so I say them. If you give it to them, we'll do it here. Which brings us to Tyro.
Oh, Tyro.
Tyro said, if Dungeons and Dragons ever gets to the Shadowrun universe, will my character have a phobia of cubes?
The teleportation finally ended. He stepped out through the portal into his new realm, taking in his surroundings. Horseless carriages strewn through the sky, moving around in perfect unison as if they were hive-minded together, always moving in unison, never faltering, never foundering. He looked to his right to see a lit neon sign. Bill's Bar. He knew what a bar was. He knew exactly what a bar was and what was inside. Information. He took his first steps into the well-lit room, the torches not flickering like he was used to, but a rare incandescence, almost as if a spell that shed light throughout the room would be there forever and ever. Until it wasn't. A single flick turned off the lights, and the entertainment began. 5 people on stage, with different instruments than he had ever seen. Skin stretched over a normal barrel like he had been used to seeing, but with such precision that the music was more in depth, in tune than he could ever possibly imagine. Stringed instruments, woodwinds, all made by somebody who had to be beyond a master. But instead of paying any attention to that, instead of noticing all the wonders that the future holds, he could only stare into the rocks glass at the perfect cube, chilling his drink, chilling his soul.
Oh, no.
So yeah, I have a feeling that he's not going to like cubes in the future.
Oh, no. That's a phobia.
Tyro, thank you so much.
You,
I cannot
Tyro.
wait to introduce you to the Shadowrun universe.
All right. Also, Zebediah.
Hello, Zebediah.
Zebediah Lokanen.
Hello, Zebediah Lokanen. One of us is saying it wrong, and the other one is repeating it.
Zebediah Laukanen.
Hello, Zebediah Lokanen.
Let's go with Zebediah because I
Hey.
like it, and I like if I feel like I just met someone from a place that doesn't have technology.
Hello, Zebediah. Have you heard about the cubes?
What is this flame in your hand? It's a flashlight, Zebediah. Whoa!
And this over here, a Starbucks.
Oh.
Go inside. You will be caffeinated.
No. The mermaids will get me with their caffeinated drinks.
Oh no, the devil's jitters.
But they have a coupon. A $3 coupon I can get on the app that everyone's losing their shit on over Twitter.
Oh no.
You catch up fast, Zebediah. I'm
Good.
depressed now. Yo, you really catch up fast, Zebediah.
Welcome to the future.
Yay. Okay.
So what was his line? Did he have any information?
No, that's why we made stuff
Oh,
up.
excellent. Thank you, Zebediah. Oh, I should
All right.
not call him.
That's good.
We've been spending most our lives living in a Starbucks paradise.
No. All right. Status the Ferret.
Hello, Status.
And they said, I just started doing weekly videos on my YouTube channel.
Oh, Status, that is wonderful. If we can offer you a little piece of advice.
What's that?
Try to actually do them weekly, unlike the Dragon Show, which is horrible about schedule.
Yeah. Don't let the real life get in your way of your YouTube. Fuck real life.
Fuck real life so hard.
Bring an urn to work.
We throw away urns.
Stare at your coworkers.
You know what? At the bottom of this video, I don't know where we post these anymore because you're in charge of that. At the bottom of the video, take a look. If we can, we're going to post a link to Status's page to throw some traffic that way.
Sure.
Status, thank you so much for your continued patronage. And, of
Yes.
course, thank you so much for the Dragon Show theme.
Yes, thanks so much.
Best of luck on your channel.
Yes, and I will go to the Patreon questions. Questions.
I
Oh, that's
think-
yours.
do I
Question
do the same
Masters.
tune?
I don't even remember now.
I don't either. Oh, God, it's been so long.
I guess
since
we
I did
just go Question Masters.
Okay, so
yeah.
hold on. We need a new song for this one. Asking questions is so good. We're both wearing lots of hoods. You might think that was a rhyme. You'd be wrong this very time. See, we're wearing robes with hoods, so it counts.
Yes. All right, here we go.
Hello.
Hi, Status the Ferret.
Oh, wow, 2 in a row?
I know.
Status, you're so
All right,
nice.
real quick, those who give us $10 on Patreon, give us ask us questions on the podcast. Thank you so much.
Thanks, guys.
Okay. Status.
Hi, Status.
Why is it when people ask you what you would bring on an island, nobody says a boat?
Son
what?
of a bitch.
That's
All right.
true.
Okay, so Status is smarter than us. Whatever.
Eh,
You know,
congrats.
I think because it doesn't fit in your pocket, but then that doesn't include the folding boat from D&D, the world's greatest weapon.
It's a weapon?
It was when we played.
You just like,
A long hallway with 3 monsters chasing my PCs down it. They had just got a folding boat, I think the last play session. And the folding boat worked thusly. It was a small cube that you could throw and yell the word set sail. If you yelled that, it would turn into a 30-foot long boat.
holy shit.
Well, running down the hallway, one of my players turned around and said, "Well, running, can I make an attack?" I said, "Yes." He goes, "All I want to do is throw an item 40 feet away down this hall." I said, "Okay, all you need is a 10. He threw the item, looked at me and said, "By the way, speaking is a free action. Set sail." He blew up the hallway.
Holy shit.
A boat went from a small cube to the 30-foot boat. He destroyed everything, just shredded them. I was actually very impressed.
It's like the ultimate shrinky dink. That's awesome.
The reverse shrinking.
Yeah, I was like, oh shit.
Oh my God.
What?
I want a summoner who only summons shrinky dinks.
I mean, why not?
If it rains, you're going to die.
All right. Tyro,
Hi, Tyro.
what is a good globally available and easy tequila for someone who wants to try it?
So I actually don't know if this one's globally available, but this has always been my favorite sipping tequila. I will say Cabo Wabo is a very it's a not expensive, really good Blanco that really brings out the agave flavor. It's a very tequila drink. One of my favorite sipping ones.
Yeah, this might be related, but they also, what are the flavors and tasting notes of a good tequila?
A good tequila, you should still be able to get the hints of agave. Basically, one of the things you're looking for it not to have is that oily texture that a Jose Cuervo has, or some of the lower grade tequilas.
Tequila brand tequila.
Tequila brand tequila is very oily. It's disgusting. And that's not the right description. I wish I could describe it better, but I always consider it like an oily aftertaste. But a good tequila is crisp. A good tequila has a nice balance between the tequila flavor and a few other notes. It really depends on if they're aging it or not. That would be your añejos. But basically, I really wish I could describe it more because Blanco should just be one similar thing, but it's a distillation process. It's a filtering process. It's kind of one of those things you just need to try. But I do recommend if you're going to try, stay away from the gut rots. Those gut rots you can usually tell by being a $19.99 bottle of Blanco. Those are, don't get me wrong, I drink them still. Not all of them are good. Not all of them are bad, but a good starting point is Cabo Wabo. If you want to really jump in the deep end, one of my favorites that I think is universally available would be, it's still out in stores now, the Don Julio 70th anniversary, but that's like a $60 bottle. Outstanding flavor profile, though. I really enjoy that one.
60 not too bad.
It's not too bad, but for a tequila, that's pretty steep. You don't see a lot of tequilas over... You're getting into the realm of very fine tequila if you're going over $50.
Yeah, well. All right, so next question. Yeah. Thank
there
you,
was
Tyro.
no joke for that. Sorry, Tyro.
I don't know how to make it funny.
There's nothing's funny about tequila.
I know.
Tequila is dead serious. I keep it in an urn. I have 40 of them in my trunk.
That's why that song is like a dirge. Tequila. At your funeral?
Yes. That is your speech at my funeral.
No.
Just go up there. Da 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 da. Tequila.
I hope everyone else says tequila.
While doing the sign of the cross.
And then I'll slowly climb up on the podium and do the Pee Wee Herman dance.
Thank you. Yeah, but slowly, so that it's respectful.
Yeah,
the Pee Wee Herman dance is only respectful if you do it slow. At a funeral.
What the fuck?
Don't worry, I'm not going to have a funeral. I'm putting myself in an urn so somebody has to deal with me 3 generations from now.
All
Let's
right.
see how your world is without my business, fuckers. We throw away urns.
Takel.
Hey, Takel.
All right. Please create the worst mixed drink you can think of that could still be sold at a bar without the health department giving you the stink eye.
That's awesome. So I will just go with the classic, the Matt Damon. Mm-hmm. The Matt Damon has definitely been sold at a bar because somebody tricked me into drinking one.
Oh, no.
I have one at home. Those weird plastic mats that go under a drink so that if you spill a little bit, the mat catches it.
Sure.
It's got, little plastic. Basically, it's concave so it catches all the liquid. If you're a horrible person and your friends don't like you, they will go to the bartender and at the end of the night order a Matt Damon. A Matt Damon is when he takes that bar mat and dumps it into a glass.
God damn it.
I was very drunk at a bar. My friends ordered me a Matt Damon, and to this day, I still claim it was delicious.
Oh, my God.
Now, the bad one, oh my God, what was it called? I think it's called the Ragtime. But that
I can
one's
see where
bad.
this is going.
Yep, you got it. The bar rag in your back pocket that you've been using to wipe off the bar, ring it into a glass. I have never been at the receiving end of that. In fact, the only reason I know it is my friend who is a bartender was so angry at his friend who got drunk and made a scene when he wouldn't give him a free drink. That's the drink he gave him.
Oh.
You know what? With that, I think he deserved it. You don't do that to your friends. So he got a ragtime.
You're gonna help with that bulimia fun fact.
Absolutely.
From earlier.
Anyone who just vomited in your car, pull over and clean up.
All right, Charlie.
Hey, Shelly.
What is the greatest Christmas movie and why is it Die Hard? It is.
That's wonderful.
Okay, what's the second best Christmas movie?
So I'm biased.
All right.
I have to say it. There's 2 for me. For years, every Christmas Eve with my family, we would watch National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation.
Fuck yeah.
Until it was dethroned.
Okay. Oh no, I know where this is going.
Yep. My mom could not stop laughing at Bad Santa.
Nice.
We watched Bad Santa every Christmas Eve for years.
That's crazy.
So that will always have a special place in my heart. It is ridiculous and funny, And what's his name? Jonathan Winters? Jonathan, who's
the main guy?
yeah, it's not John Winters. That's the guy from Mad World.
Sure. This is
No, not the main guy. He's from Three's Company.
Ritter.
Jonathan Ritter.
Yep.
Oh man, I think that was one of his last movies.
It was.
And I was always a huge fan of him. My mom was a huge fan of him. And to watch him sit there and try to describe anal sex, that was one of the funniest things I had seen at that point. Just, he told her that she would not SHIT right for a week. His delivery could not be. I mean, I did not do it justice there. He's brilliant. What a tragedy.
That's awesome. Yeah. What's my favorite Christmas movie? Definitely Kurt Russell Christmas.
Kurt Russell.
Also known as Santa's Gonna Get His Dick Wet. It's just a fever dream. I actually want to make highlights. I would love to edit together highlights of. We had a really good podcast when me, Chris, and Drago reviewed that. It was actually one of my favorite ones we did. If you go back and watch, I'm sure it's on our YouTube somewhere of What the Flicks, Christmas Chronicles. And I heard they're making a sequel, but it was a lot of fun to review that. And good Lord, that was a fucking weird movie.
Oh, awesome.
It's Kurt Russell.
That is pretty incredible.
Right? And he's being Kurt Russell as Santa. And that's its own thing.
He's Kurt Russell as Kurt Russelliest.
He is. It's fucking weird. It's like it is a thing that's passed on from celebrity to celebrity, and they just become that version of Santa. You got
awesome.
Tim. We mentioned this. You got the Tim Allen Santa. You got the Kurt Russell Santa.
Yep.
They're all their own things. All right. But I hear that Klaus is actually really good on Netflix. I got to see that. I heard the animation's like super good.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
We'll have to watch that.
I will. All right. All righty. And one more. Dr. Larks.
Hello, Dr. Larks.
What's your version of the story of how Christmas budded into October right after Halloween to be sold and celebrated? Wow.
Oh, boy.
How did that happen?
Well,
capitalism.
Yeah. Thank you and good night, capitalism. That's rough. I mean, I think it's because, honestly, I want to say it's because if I were running a store and I just finished Halloween, okay, I had to set up all this Halloween stuff. And Halloween isn't just putting stuff on shelves. You got to have decorations.
Yeah.
It's got to be Halloween. And then what? For a week, you're supposed to stare at a turkey and then go to the festivities? I'm pretty sure people just got sick of celebrating Christopher Columbus's dumbass. It's like, all right, shove a tree up there. Fuck this.
And you know when it first started happening, Jack Skellington went over to Christmas Land. He's like, dude, what the fuck?
That's true.
That's the sequel.
Is all Jack Skellington's fault.
This is a sequel to Nightmare Before Christmas. It's called Nightmare Before Christmas. Santa, what the fuck? I mean, obviously, kids have grown up, so they're open to see Santa, what the fuck? Or maybe that's just the name of the movie. It's not even called Nightmare Before Christmas 2.
This is currency.
Oh, the Black Friday song is going to be the best. Are you kidding me? It's the blackest Friday of all. Bum, bum.
Everyone will run and fall, trampled by their elders.
Someone just died for a PS4. Black Friday, Black Friday.
Black Friday is the best for my wallet.
Nobody cares that I am gay because it is Black Friday. What's that have to do with anything? Never mind, Mom. Like I said, it's an adult version.
Advertisements always lie. Security guards run and hide. This is Black Friday. Oh, I fucked up.
This is Black Friday. This is Black Friday.
I couldn't
Black
get the
Friday,
cadence
Black Friday.
right. Fuck.
Greeters shiver in their pants. Now we're going to do a fucking dance, and that's when all the animation happens. What?
Remember now, no returns, especially on your 40 urns. Thank you guys very much. I'm Alkali. I remember my name.
I'm Xander.
Good night, everyone.
Bye.